Hey, a few more people to come in. Um, and I'm actually on YouTube Live. If you all can see me, I'm actually on YouTube Live, and I wanted to talk about an article that came up today about Franklin County, where there were two women that went into Walmart and stole some merchandise. All right, that hey, that stole some merchandise. Um, and the reason why I'm talking about it is because um, I don't think it's right for what their punishment was. Their punishment was um, a citation. A citation was given, um, and a citation was given, and a promise to come to court. Um, which I thought that was kind of um I think it was kind of wrong because again, stealing is stealing. I don't care. I don't care how you look at it. Stealing is stealing. I can't get it up on here. Stealing is stealing, and there's no way of getting around it. I feel like Franklin County they sweep stuff up under the table. They pass out slapping of the wrist when they know it's wrong. Um, I really feel like we need to come together. And they always say we're not divided, but Franklin County is divided. And I'm gonna tell you how they're divided. I want to tell you how they're divided. They're divided because two reasons. One, they were white women. Okay, they were white women. One went in the store on January 9th and stole $89.55. Okay, then she turned around and took her friend the next day, and they took $184.72 worth of merchandise. They were caught. Hey Nick, they were caught. Now check this out. They were caught. One was given a warrant and a citation, and one was given a citation and a promise to show up in court. Now I'm gonna flip it around because this is where I'm kind of confused at. If you stole from any store, you should have been booked. You should have had charges. You should have had your picture taken during process. You should have been fingerprinted. But this is where it's the flip side. Now, if it was two black women that did exactly what they did, it wouldn't have been none of that wouldn't have happened. None of that wouldn't have happened, right? They would have been booked, gave a bond, dressed down. If they had hair on, if they had false eyelashes, they would have been strip searched. For one, they would have been dressed down, not in orange, but in black and white, because they would have did it as a felony. Okay, they would have dressed them down, gave them their little Ziploc bag with all their little personal stuff in it, and a mat to go sleep in that the dorm back there on their metal cars. So I personally think it was wrong. One, because I know a young lady that dealt with Franklin County. She was falsely accused of stealing a vehicle and larcening of 6 keys. Six, the number six, not 60, but the number six. Okay, this young lady had an issue going on with a landlord, And he wanted her out his house during COVID, and he did not want her in the house. So in order to get her out his house, he made up false accusations in Franklin County. So what happened was the young lady made statements. Nobody could find the statements that she complained about this certain the landlord, everything that he was doing, cutting her water off, trying to get her to get the lights in his name. It was just a bunch of chaos. So he figured out a way to get this young lady out of his house. Which, one, he lied. Okay. 2, he's friends with the magistrates in Franklin County. 3, a bunch of crap. A bunch of mess. Okay. So this young lady was charged not with the misdemeanor, but she was charged with 2 felonies. 1, first degree breaking and entering of a motor vehicle. And 2, first degree larceny of 6 keys valued at $150. What is the difference? If she broke in the truck and stole keys valued at $150, and these 2 ladies went to Walmart, I'm not understanding what's the problem. Because if this young lady so happily stole a truck and got charged with felonies, now these 2 young ladies, let me go back for a few minutes. They are the wives of the deputy and the director of EMS. Okay. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? They are the director and the deputy director of Franklin County EMS, which they said we claim they bought the items for EMS. We all know Franklin County got a budget. Franklin County has a budget. I don't care if you work in the school system, the sewer system, any kind of system they got. Hello, any kind of thing anything that goes on with the county. Y'all please like, tag, and share with your folks, because we got to get this out. Anything they got to do with the county or the state, they have a budget. There is no, I'm going to go in Walmart and I'm going to steal stuff and we're just going to say it's for EMS. No, it's not for EMS. Okay, y'all too friendly. It's too much friendliness going on and sweeping stuff up under the rug in Franklin County. You all charged a young lady that was falsely accused of doing something that she didn't even do. But what you did was you charged her 2 felonies. Now, this young lady has lost her job. She has lost her house. And it's okay in Franklin County. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, we sweep it up on the rug. Mind you now, she also had a $5,000 bond. And she was fingerprinted. Now, if she stole keys and she stole a truck, what's the difference with y'all stealing from Walmart? It ain't no difference. Stealing is stealing. Regardless of what you say, stealing is stealing. Just because their partners or their spouse are higher in authority in Franklin County, it still does not matter, because once again, they stole from a store. If you all can put folks in jail for embezzlement at a job, you all can put them in jail. Let them sit in there. What was the difference? They could have had a bond, even though they'd have got out, but they could have had a bond, just like everybody else. Y'all slapping the wrist of, but y'all say we're not divided. We are very much divided. We are so divided in Franklin County. It's unbelievable that y'all would let somebody promise to come to court for stealing. Now let it be somebody black. Yeah, I said it. Let it be somebody black. Let it be a black woman to go in the store and steal $184. Let's round it up to $185. Okay, $185 worth of merchandise at a Walmart. I guarantee you, it would not be a misdemeanor. It would be a felony. And they would have gave her a bond instead of talking to her and say, "Oh, Becky Lou, this is what we're going to do." No, it would have been like, "Shaquisha, you need to find you a bondsman. You got a $5,000 secured bond." Take her to the back and dress her out. Let her call somebody. You wouldn't have never gave Secretia a promise to pay or a promise to show up in court with anything, especially not stealing. But it's okay for higher authority's spouse to do it, and y'all just promise to show up. Y'all promise to show up in court. A bunch of bull crap. A bunch of bull crap. The young lady that I'm talking about, she went to court 25 times because they kept continuing her case. You know why they kept continuing her case? Because the victim that said that the young lady stole his truck and his keys were friends with everybody in the courthouse. The lawyers, the DA, even down to the judges. They played poker. You can imagine what else they did. So I'm trying to figure out what's the problem that they want. And they didn't even have their picture taken during process. This is what I'm not understanding. But we are paying our taxes. And y'all got the elderlies that are paying taxes. And if anything happened to them, they can't even get a bus to take them nowhere because the county don't have no money. The county don't have funds to build a homeless shelter for the people that are homeless. It ain't got nothing to do with them being on drugs. It ain't got nothing to do with them not having a life. It actually got to do with us helping Franklin County. You know why? Because Franklin County don't want us blacks to help and do nothing. Because you think we're uneducated. We're very uneducated. They think we're dumb. They think we don't know nothing. And we don't pay attention to what's going on. Oh, yeah, we pay attention. But ain't nobody going to talk about it. Why? Why not talk about it? I personally think it's wrong. Now, because they got a citation and they got a promise to show up in court, they went home, honey, and poured their wine and ate their dinner, their steak rare. Why? If it was one of us as a black woman, we would have been on the phone. Look, can somebody, my bail is my bond is $3,000. Can somebody come get me out? Can y'all come get me out? What's your info? Stealing. You get what I'm saying? But y'all cover up what the higher authorities do. Y'all sweep that under the rug, and stealing again is stealing. I don't care if it's from Walmart, Moss's, Kroger's, Harris Teeter, Carly C's, Family Dollar, Dollar General. The list goes on. It's still stealing. It's stealing. I'm sorry. Now, if I get in trouble for saying what I need to say, then I just got in trouble. I just got in trouble. But it bothered me because of the situation. Okay? You got one lady that was falsely accused of doing something that didn't even do. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. None whatsoever. But because of what the person said, and because they have a connection and they have a friendship, that hey, we're gonna hit her with this. We're gonna hit her with this. We're gonna hit her with that. But y'all slap the wrist of higher authority. I'm not understanding that. I don't understand that. Again, like I said, if it was one of us that has stole something from Walmart, Kroger's, Family Dollar, our picture would have been posted clean across Facebook. I mean, posted clean across Facebook. What we did and everything. People's reactions. Well, girl, you know, she did this, she must need it. Okay. That may be true. But again, what I'm saying is, if you're going to make an example out of somebody, do it with your own kind. Don't make an example out of us black people. Because at the end of the day, we all know this is divided county. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I want y'all to talk to me. What is y'all out? What do y'all think about it? Because I'm trying to figure out, how is that even possible? Is it because of the amount that was taken? Again, they went one day. They went January 9th, and then they turned around and did it again on the 10th. Now, if you got caught on the 9th, what you go back for on the 10th for? That didn't make no sense to me. Stuff like this we need to talk about in the town meeting. This is what we need to bring to the town meetings. Town meeting is second Tuesday of every month at 7 o'clock. Let me tell you what to do. Get there early, because if you want to ask a question, you got to put the sheet down. Oh, it's the third Tuesday. Excuse me. It's the third Tuesday of every month. Okay? At 7 p.m. But you have to get there early, because, you know, if you want to ask questions, you got to sign the list for your name to be on it to speak out. It's at the police station, the next door to the police station. So I feel like us as the younger generation, we need to talk about some things going on in Franklin County. If we don't talk about it, it ain't gonna get done. I went to the town meeting. I was just like, what is this mess? Out of the town meeting, it was only 8 blacks out the whole entire meeting. 8 people. Only 8. See, I'm not going to get a lot of people on my live because I ain't talking about drama. I understand that. It's positive. Don't worry. I understand. You'll catch it later. You get what I'm saying? So we got to speak out about some stuff. We have to. And Commissioner Betty Wright and Darlita Woods, they can't do it by themselves. They can't do it by themselves. Mayor Chris, he can't do it by himself. They cannot do it by themselves. And it was hard, because I was just like, what? Everything that was said at this meeting was shut down. Everything. So I feel like we all need to just come out and just listen. Even if you don't say nothing, just listen to what's going on in the county. We don't have a soup kitchen for homeless people. Even not even for homeless people, for the elderly people, just to come and have lunch. Why we can't open up the cafeterias? Why we can't open up some of these old buildings and make it a soup kitchen for the elderly people to come eat, for some of the homeless people to come eat? We don't have nothing for our kids to do recreational. But these kids' parents are paying money in other counties for their kids to do stuff. They go to work and then they come back, because now they got to go all the way to another county so their child can participate in the recreational things that are going on. Franklin County don't have nothing for these kids to do. But guess what? They quick to throw them jokers in jail. They quick to throw them in jail. They see you standing on the corner, they think you're doing something. You ain't even got to do nothing. Wrong place at the wrong time. There you go. But if we don't speak out on this stuff, ain't nothing going to happen. Have I been told to shut up? Yeah, I have. I am not. Yeah, we really don't. Everything they try to come here, they try to block it. Well, Mom, you can speak up. You ain't got to listen. But yeah, we really don't have nothing here. Look, Cato's is gone. What else is here? Route 21 is gone. Connection something that's gone. And I think they were all black owners. And it's hard for black owners and entrepreneurs to get anything in Franklin County. It's hard. It has gotten down to the point where Domino's will not deliver on the south side. Domino's will not deliver pizza on the south side after 4 o'clock. You know why? because they say it's too much violence. I visit my mama every day. Ain't no violence over here. It's nothing but elderly people that live around here. So I'm not understanding what you're talking about, where the violence at. Now, if you come in the old folk house, yeah, they're gonna bust you in the head. I don't fault them. But don't make us a statistic when everybody has a problem. Every county has something. Every county has something. But I just wanted to say, I personally think it was wrong for them to just get a promise to pay and a citation for stealing. Make that make sense now. You got a citation and a promise to come to court because you stole from Walmart. Oh, and then you didn't even go through the booking process. You just went home. What'd that tell you? Don't make no sense to me. I don't understand. But we so quick to say, oh, we're not divided. Yes, we are. We are definitely divided. We're so divided that they don't even want to put a basketball court in the park for the black and white kids to play. What else they got? You got the soccer field for the Mexicans. You got 2 pools in Franklin County, and it ain't even open to the public. But we're not divided. You make it hard for some of us black folks to even work in Franklin County. We can't even get a shelter in Franklin County because we don't want criminals and people with psychiatric issues to be in the shelter or a homeless shelter. Okay. What are they supposed to do? We're not feeding them. We're not clothing them. What else they supposed to do? So if they go out here and steal, I guarantee you be the first ones to lock them up. They steal because they're hungry. These young ladies, they want hungry and they want homeless. So what was the purpose of you going to steal merchandise? You said it was for EMS. EMS has a budget. Y'all, and the ones in Franklin County, read up on your stuff. Come to the town meeting. It's the third Tuesday at 7:00 at the police station. Well, the building beside the police station. Be there early because if you want to ask questions about things that's going on in the community, be there so you can put your name on the list. Why we don't have this? Why we don't have that? Or what's wrong with this? If you don't ask a question, you won't know. If I stepped on some toes, I hope they hurt. Oh, she ain't talking about nothing. Yeah, I am. Because when it happened to your family member that they falsely accused of doing something and they throw the book at them all just because of what they said, how would you feel? How would you feel if Franklin County did something to you? It just ain't about me and everybody else and whoever else. What if it happened to your family member? And it probably have happened to some of y'all, but y'all don't talk about it. They have made mistakes putting folks in jail on cases that was dismissed. And do you think they fixed it? Do you think they took it off their criminal record? No, they did not. Those people are still suffering, trying to get stuff off their criminal record, trying to get their life back. All because you got court-appointed lawyers that just get paid just to say, hey, how you doing? Won't answer the phone, won't have a meeting with you, don't know your case, don't know nothing. This young lady was let me see. Let me use the word. I'll find it in a minute. So with the young lady, the lawyer, the victim's lawyer, reached out to the young lady and told her, if you dismiss your lawsuit charges against the victim, he will drop all the criminal charges if you pay him $25 for lawyer fees and then turn around and pay him $500 for 6 keys. Bribery, that's what it is. Bribery, that's double jeopardy. Anyway, you want this young lady to pay you $25 for lawyer fees, for his lawyer fees, and then turn around and give him an extra $500 for 6 keys. Now, if that happened, it's called double jeopardy, right? This young lady, if she would have did it, she would have paid the lawyer fees, paid $500. But if he never dropped the charges, she still would have been. Basically, you're telling her she's guilty if she did it. Basically, you're making her say, well, okay, if I pay for this, then I'm guilty. No. I'm not guilty. No. I'm not about to do that. And I'm glad she did that. I'm so glad she did it, because that's double jeopardy. Why would you even do that to that young lady? Out of hatred? All because you wanted your house back? You could have went about a whole totally different way. Totally different. It got to the point where he posts all her business on Facebook. All because he wanted her out his house. Talked about the young lady's mama, where she get her money from, how she got her money. Let somebody know at a poker game that if she don't hurry up and get out of my house, I'm going to burn it down. I got insurance money. This young lady went through hell. She went to court 25 times on one case within 3 years. Well, I'm not understanding it. But it's okay to get the slap on the wrist when we stole something from Walmart and our companionship and our spouses are in higher authority in Franklin County. All right. So I'm done. If you all want to talk, hit me up.